Kansas City. I love this town. This is a great town. Like Fort Worth last weekend stop on the NASCAR Tour. Mike Mullen from MikeMullen.net. Matt Kenseth, untouchable today in the Kansas 400. Kasey Kahne, like Las Vegas, made a strong run at the end. Matt said, I thought he had me. One more lap and he would have. I think he was playing with him. Matt Kenseth, the Joe Gibbs guys, Toyota's got their act together. Chevrolets, Fords, up, down, I don't know. The Fords were hot today, and they got caught by a bad caution flag toward the end of the race, and Chevrolet ended up beating Fords in that head-on head. But Toyota, I'll tell you, Matt Kenseth, 2 wins now, Las Vegas and here. And it was a sort of weird race. The track is incredibly fast, much too fast, I think. Slow him down 15 miles an hour, and you'll have a lot better racing. But Matt Kenseth, you give him speed, how can he do it? He's 41 years old. Just moved over from Jack Roush after 14 years to Joe Gibbs. I thought, okay, Jason Ratcliffe, the crew chief, his new crew chief, he deserves this sort of stuff. They're going to be good. The whole season they're going to be good. 2 wins in the first 8 races. They'll be tough all season, I think. Matt Kenseth is one of those guys that he can make things happen. He's a good guy in terms of points, conservatism. Hey, on the pole here, one from the pole, and he doesn't win many poles. 14 years, and this is only his 9th pole. Gave him the first pit stall. That was big because at the speeds they're running here, 209 into the first turn, good pit position, good track position, makes an awful lot of difference. Matt Kenseth, great pit crew, led 163 of the 267 laps, and he was in control the whole way. But one of the stories that I like today was Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Started 3rd, hadn't had a great year so far, only 12 or 13 races now under his belt. He's a rookie going up against some of the heavy hitters in the sport. He was strong. He could have won the race. Carl Edwards, his new teammate, chopped him off a few too many times, I thought. Carl tends to abuse his teammates, and I'm not sure why. But I'm thinking that Ricky Stenhouse, you give him a car, he's a K.O. Yarborough of a driver. He led some laps, shot to win until that last caution flag that came out for parts falling off Brad Keselowski's car. Brad had a terrible day. He finished 6th. I can't believe that. But his car got battered and bruised and battered and bruised and battered and bruised, and NASCAR probably should have thrown a caution or called him to the pits earlier than they did, because when that piece of debris came off at the rear of his car, it shook up the whole race. In the middle of green flag pit stops, and it's messed up the Fords, gave the Chevrolets an edge. Kasey Kahne came on strong. Matt Kenseth held on to win. The tires, last year's tires, 5 miles an hour faster. Good, you may need to do some testing here. But these drivers did a good job, I thought. Not a whole lot of action in terms of passing for the lead under green, but wasn't a bad race. The weather was perfect, 65 degrees, blue skies. You couldn't have asked for better weather. The crowd, you could have asked for a better crowd. I'm surprised the crowd wasn't that good. Maybe 60,000 people, I guess. Nice stadium. Everything works, traffic flow and all that. Kansas City. I love Kansas City. One of the favorite stops of mine on the tour, and Matt Kenseth wins the Kansas 400. Mike Mullen for MikeMullen.net.